The real reason Olympic lifts aid in jump performance. When you clean and when you snatch, you begin with a first pull, pulling the bar off of the floor by extending your knees. When the bar crosses your knees, you transition into your second pull. What occurs as part of this transition is what's called the double knee bend action. And this isn't something that needs to be taught. This is really just a consequence of the task, trying to produce force vertically onto the bar. What's really happening is just a readjustment of posture in order to achieve a desired outcome. I think this event of the double knee bend is really underrated in terms of recognizing the value Olympic lifts have on jumping from an approach. This places a plyometric-like stress on the body, specifically the knees, utilizing elastic mechanisms of the contractile tissue to amplify the power output. This is something that Zach Conganis and I briefly talked about when I had him on the YouTube channel a couple of weeks ago. The speed at which the knees flex to just a shallow flexion, and then the speed at which they have to extend to maintain the momentum of the pull, is very similar to that of an approach jump. Now, I'm not opposed to loaded jumps, but this is different compared to how someone performs a loaded jump. Look at this example of a trap bar jump from the floor. No double knee bend. Even oftentimes when you perform just a standing counter movement jump, this action doesn't occur either. Now, obviously, my point isn't that you shouldn't do loaded jumps or counter movement jumps in your training. My point is to point out how the Olympic lifts are underrated and how they aid in jump performance. It's not just the triple extension, it's not just the rate of force development, it's not just the power output. Many people recognize that the double knee bend occurs, but I don't think many people recognize that it may increase the magnitude of the stimulus. You guys know I'm very skeptical of the term transfer, but I think this very specific stimulus of the double knee bend, this plyometric-like action, can really transfer into an approach jump. Anyways, those are just some thoughts and other valid justification for the use of Olympic lifts. That's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.